Happy Friday, sis. Here's your short and sweet moment for this Friday. Have you ever wondered how capable or strong you are? About 4 years ago, I was tested to the extreme. My husband, as part of his job, had planned to go on a study abroad with students to Brazil, and it was going to be for a month. At about the same time, I was graduating from my nursing program, and we had been looking for a home to purchase. And so my husband and I had gone with realtors and looked at homes several times before he left. And then he ended up heading on his trip to Brazil. I graduated from nursing school, and once you graduate from nursing school, it doesn't mean you're totally done. It means then that you're now ready to take boards. And so we had been prepared for this, and my husband and I had talked about what I was going to do. And I am a bit of an independent person. And so he supported me in my decision, but my thought process was that I was going to go ahead and plan for a month study time and then take my boards. And that is with 4 small boys at home and a husband out of the country. So during this time, I studied for my boards. Every day I would study for a little bit here and a little bit there. Oftentimes when the kids were in bed, I would dive in. And I needed to take about 2,000 questions, 2,000 practice questions, and I did it. And then I also, the day after he left, had come across a house on Zillow that I wanted to just look at. I thought, you know what, we haven't had any luck with the home up to this point. I'm sure that it's not going to pan out. So I came and looked at the home. And I walked in and was impressed. I'm like, oh, this is really nice. And what we had been dreaming of was a huge walk-in pantry. And we went through the kitchen, and there was a huge walk-in pantry. And I was like, oh, this is getting better. And she showed me the whole house. And I messaged my husband and I said, honey, I think that I may have found the house. But houses are going off the market so quickly that we needed to kind of make a decision. Luckily, this house hadn't been listed on the market. It was just being listed by the owner herself. So we corresponded through text and a phone call here and there because he didn't have great reception in Brazil, and the main way that we could communicate was through Skype. And oftentimes it was in the evening, and sometimes I was busy getting kids to bed or trying to study, or he was busy working, and so it was really touch and go sometimes for our conversations. So I asked him, I said, would you mind if I go ahead and maybe have some of your really good friends, people that you trust, come and look at the house and tell you what they think? So I arranged for 2 of his very best friends to come do a walkthrough of the house with me. And they responded to Paul and said, you have got to get this house. It's amazing. It's exactly what you guys need. And I was really grateful for them because sometimes I felt a little unsure. It's a big decision, right? Looking for a house, trying to buy a house without your spouse. I mean, who does that? That's insane. That's a lot of pressure. And what if he got home and hated the house? I mean, why would somebody put themselves in that position? I don't know. But after that, we talked a little bit more, and we were able to send him some video of the house and some pictures so he could see it from afar. Afar, as in Brazil to Nebraska, far. And And then we decided to put an offer in. And I remember texting him saying, "Are you okay if I put an offer in?" And I think he thought I said something else because he said yes. And then I put the offer in that night and told him the next day that we had got the house. And he texted saying, "What?" And my heart sunk. I was so unsure. What was I doing? A lot of big things. A lot of big things. And my confidence was a little shaken here and there. Because again, it's a big purchase. Without the other half of me, yeah. So we got the house. He came back from Brazil, and as soon as he flew in, I came and showed him the house, and he loved it. And he'll tell you this day is absolutely exactly what we needed, and I absolutely would not have bought it if I was there because I'm so picky. And so it all happened exactly the way it needed to. And with that being said, my confidence went up. Not only did I buy the house with my husband in Brazil, I also thought it was a good time to sell our other house because, again, when the market's hot, you kind of want to take advantage of that. We listed our other house, and it sold in the week. So by the time he got back, I had bought a house, sold a house, and I had passed my boards. Sis, you are made to do amazing things. Amazing things. Don't doubt your strength. Don't doubt your power. I don't encourage you to go and buy a house without your spouse or sell your house without your spouse, but do know that you can do incredible things. And you've got this, sis.